Hey guys, Kyle here again from Talent Martial Arts. We're going to continue our video series. This is part 2 of our animal walking techniques that we use in the Kung Fu program here at Talent Martial Arts. Part 1 included the basic version of the 5 different animals that we have for our animal walking techniques. This one, part 2, is kind of like the second level, the next added challenge, the next, not necessarily fully advanced, but some intermediate style and another way of practicing some of those same 5 animals. So you're going to see those 5 animals repeated again. However, this is the next version for every one of those animal techniques. So the first one was tiger walking. Then from there, you're going to take it into what's called tiger plays with ball. Tiger plays with ball is an additional stepping technique that happens along with the tiger technique at the end that you're going to see. So you utilize a cross step into a twisted seated stance to block across, and you do it on the other side, then it finishes with a normal tiger walking technique. 1, 2, 3. Because it's an odd number of those 3s, it naturally does a left side and a right side when you practice it over and over again. This technique can be done backwards. It's a little more challenging than just normally walking backwards, but it can be figured out. The next version for crane. First one was this crane walk. Step, crane, step, crane. The next one we do is called crane wing kick. This move is stylized a lot and seen a lot. When people think of Kung Fu or karate, they think of this move exactly when they think of doing things like that. It's the typical Karate Kid Daniel-san Karate King crane kick from there. But our crane wing kick, you're ensuring that you're utilizing not only your crane stance and your crane to block a grab or pull a grab apart to kick up in the chin and hold your balance as well. You can put the 2 pieces together like the tiger one and step down and strike after. Much like it's practiced in the crane form eventually as well. Next is our leopard. Leopard uppercut, as we've already done, was our reaching, hitting uppercut strikes. The next one we do is called leopard press. This one isn't related much to the technique at all, other than the fact that it utilizes the same forward stance. This technique happens in our leopard form and a couple other forms. This move is actually meant to be a kick block. Using your stance, stacking your hands, not interlacing, stacking, pushing downward, blocks a kick up on the thigh. Step. Boom. You want to move in on the kick. If you move back, you're on the risk of blocking the foot or the shin or the ankle, and by then the leg's probably up too high and too fast, you actually not block it or get kicked already. If you move in and block the thigh, their leg is much lower. Even if they extend their leg, their kick is not going to hit you. So you want to block the thigh for a leopard press. Much as I mentioned with the tiger one, not working so well backwards, I forgot to mention the crane, and this one can work well backwards as well. Next down, we move on to snake. Short snake, close and compact, 1 arm, 1 block, 1 counter. Next one is our long snake. Instead of a short stance, we're going to use that big long stance, single hand snake strike, but evading by turning, almost kind of like dodging, but reaching and hitting with a straight strike. Utilizing much more space forward. My short snake, close and compact, only so far. My long snake can reach much farther. Want to turn my wrist, elbow, shoulder to shoulder, all in a straight line, so I can reach farther with it as well. This one can work backwards as well. Lastly, dragon. Dragon search, purely defensive, side to side, defensive. Our next one, dragon pounce, however, is more offensive. The dragon pounce is actually straight taking the first move out of the dragon form we practice. 2 steps. Cross step, dragon hand, block down. Straight step, punch into horse stance. The pounce, per se, comes from trying to jump into it, lead into it with the technique. You would practice it on either side. Can be done backwards, but a little more tricky as well. So, we're going for the second level of the 5 animal walking techniques of our Kung Fu program. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give us some practice. Hope you're all doing well. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.